Let's get started! Fight!
Hello everyone, the Green Scorpion here.
And Wiidude and I here, and since we've already talked about Mortal Kombat in the past, we felt it's time we cover another awesome fighting game franchise, Street Fighter.
Let's face it, the fighting game genre wouldn't be what it is if Street Fighter didn't exist. Street Fighter 1 brought in the innovation while the revolution of fighting games began with Street Fighter 2. To this day, Street Fighter is known for being one of the most technical and influential series in the genre, and that's no different with Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 4 has gone through several versions, and with that came new characters alongside veteran warriors. And with a large cast of characters comes a large selection of crazy, powerful, and downright fantastic ultra combo finishers. So just like we did with the Mortal Kombat fatalities, the Green Scorpion and I are teaming up to bring you not 10, not 15, but top 20 greatest ultra finishers in Street Fighter 4.
Now there are a lot of ultra finishers to choose from here, so we're going to lay down some rules. We're not only looking for style and flash, but we're also looking for practicality. We're also going to be judging these ultra finishers based on the newest Ultra Street Fighter 4 engine, and we're only going to include one ultra finisher per character.
That's pretty much it, really. So tighten those gloves,
Put up your dukes,
and get ready for top 20 Ultra Street Fighter 4 ultra finishers.
Game on!
Okay, so we all know about Guile. He's a proud American badass, and he can spam sonic booms like nobody's business. But come on guys, how about we give Sonic Hurricane some love?
Sonic Hurricane on the surface isn't too spectacular, but this move is extremely useful for Guile players. It covers a large horizontal space for some pretty significant damage, making this move great for trading against attacks or following up from proper focus dash cancel setups.
While lacking in the flash department, it more than makes up for it in usefulness. All in the name of America.
Okay, seriously, that joke has been beaten to death at this point, let's move on. You know, I never really liked Bison. This guy takes narcissism to a level that makes me wonder what he was like before he created Rose.
Not to mention, fighting him is a serious pain, due to how his special moves can really mess you up.
That being said, I have to admit, Psycho Punisher is pretty cool.
If you want an ultra finisher that brings pain, it's right here. While it's not the easiest to hit in the world compared to Nightmare Booster, this delivers more flash and power, expressed accurately through the target's non-existent health bar.
Not to mention, this Ultra is visually painful. Seriously, that face, yo.
Hey!
I have a lot of respect for Sagat. He may have started out as an arrogant jerk, but this guy has really come into his own ever since receiving that nasty scar from Ryu.
Also, this guy has easily one of the most useful ultras in the game.
Tiger Destruction fits into a lot of Sagat's bread and butter combos, but it also works as a punishing counter with good timing. It's practical, it's easy to combo into, and the damage is pretty darn nasty.
Just be thankful he can't spam it like Tiger Shot.
Tiger Shot! Tiger Shot! Tiger Shot! Tiger Shot!
While Ryu is known for being hard-pressed and determined, his best friend Ken is there to bring some style into the art of fighting. See Shinryuken for a reference.
Shinryuken is a classic for Ken. Whether you combo into it with a focus dash cancel or use it to punish a forward jump, this Ultra is sure to set the opponent ablaze for some pretty good damage.
Not to mention, this Ultra looks really good. Ryu should probably take some notes on flair from this guy.
You may want to hold on to that thought.
For many years, his brother Jung has always been more popular than Yang. However, Ultra Street Fighter 4 seems to have given him a few new tricks and buffs that gained him some popularity, including his second Ultra, Tenshin Senkyutai. I don't even... How does this even work?
Because fighting games. Anyway, this Ultra finisher is a bit tricky to pull off, but the end result is worth it for a serious amount of damage courtesy of Yang's crazy kicks.
And you thought Chun-Li had some amazing footwork? Yang certainly gives her some competition for this technique.
Chun-Li is still awesome though. Even though she's not on the list. Spoilers. Along with Cody, Poison, and Hugo, Guy made his way into the Street Fighter lineup from the classic Final Fight series, and he has two major weapons in his arsenal, Sneakers and the lightning-fast art of Bushinryu.
Now in terms of usefulness, both of Guy's ultra finishers are equally as useful. Which one he takes in the battle really depends on whom he's fighting. So to that end, we ended up picking the flashier of the two, Bushin Mutsu Renge. That's how it's pronounced, right?
Well, the instant Guy activates Bushin Muso Rang, he enters a state of complete focus to deliver a series of lightning-fast blows. This attack delivers with great style and momentous power, and all accompanied by streams of calligraphy ink, a nice Japanese musical riff, and not a snippet from a merengue song.
I'm not bilingual, gosh! You know what I said earlier about Ryu needing more style lessons from Ken? I take it back.
Told you so.
Yeah, talk about cinematic. Not only does the music stop and the ink begin to splatter, but you hear the bones crushing and the jaw shattering as Ryu delivers one of the most powerful variations of his signature move.
Now, before you Street Fighter metagame gurus start to freak out, we will openly admit that Metsu Hadoken is the more practical of the two Ultras, what with it being a full-screen projectile that is easily comboed into. However, the Metsu Shoryuken comes with its line of perks too in the form that it can punish pretty much anything.
He's not kidding. It literally can punish anything. On top of that, it looks painful, it sounds painful, and from the look of that dropping health bar and dislocated jaw, it feels painful.
On the other hand, it does serve another purpose.
What would that be?
Hey Ryu, do you think I can fly?
Show! Ken!
Initially, Decapre was received with a rather substantial amount of hate when she was announced as the newest character in Ultra Street Fighter 4. I'm pretty sure the reason is because many fans would have opted for another one of Bison's mindless dolls.
This meant Decapre had to prove herself that she belonged in the roster, and she's ready to tear those haters apart with her second Ultra, DCM.
Channeling the power of Psycho Energy, Decapre traps her opponent in midair and proceeds to rip them to shreds a la Strider Hiryu. It should also be noted that this Ultra could be performed in two ways. One method covers a good amount of space on the ground, while the other aims diagonally in the air.
With two angles of attack which will follow a shredded Street Fighter to the ground, and Bison will certainly have something to be proud of tonight.
Nudge nudge wink wink?
Oscar, leave the jokes to me. Okay? Okay.
I've mentioned before how Juri is a pretty aggressive femme fatale who will massacre anyone just for the heck of it. Well, that becomes even more apparent when she activates her Feng Shui engine.
Now while this Ultra finisher may seem like a simple power-up to the common eye,
I get it.
Anyway, it actually lets her do something far more useful. Feng Shui Engine actually allows her to cancel her moves into other moves, greatly increasing her combo potential for some excellent rushdown.
We listed this move mainly for its practicality, but the combos that this lady can pull off with this Ultra are some of the craziest and most awe-inspiring feats you'll see in Street Fighter.
That felt good, didn't it?
No!
Balrog has never really been known for playing fair. He has a pretty nasty repertoire of gut-busting attacks and some other tricks that are just below the belt. And while Dirty Bull is just a big bag of... no, the Violent Buffalo will literally send you flying.
You've seen it, you know it, and you love it. Not only does Violent Buffalo do a crap ton of damage, it can be comboed into almost any of Balrog's basic moves. It also sends the opponent all the way to the corner of the screen from anywhere, giving Balrog a huge advantage afterwards.
Fun fact, many of you may know how Balrog's name was originally supposed to be Mike Bison, but was changed due to, well, obvious reasons. Well, word didn't seem to reach his ultras as they were named after similar species of calf to complement his name.
Whether his name is Bison, Balrog, or just plain old Boxer, the fact still remains. Violent Buffalo, it still hurts.
It won't be long now